West Seattle, where stunning waterfront views meet small town vibes, all just minutes away from downtown Seattle. But is it as dreamy as it sounds? Today we're breaking down everything you need to know, the good, the bad, and the unexpected. Stick around to the end because I'll share the one thing you need to consider before making West Seattle your home. And we're about to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and want to know everything there is about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad of living in Washington State, subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current real estate market here in Washington State. My name is Dylan and I get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you that want to make the move to Washington State, and I absolutely love it. Whether you're trying to make the move in 9 days or 90 days, shoot me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I would love to help you make that smooth transition either to or from Washington State. To kick things off, we're starting off with one of the most talked about reasons why people love living here: the stunning waterfront views. One of West Seattle's biggest draws is its incredible scenery. Alki Beach offers panoramic views of Puget Sound and the Olympic Mountains, making it a perfect spot for a morning run or evening stroll. On clear days, you can spot Mount Rainier towering in the distance, creating postcard-worthy moments. Many homes in West Seattle, especially in neighborhoods like Admiral and Seaview, have water or city skyline views that are hard to beat. Moving on to our second pro on the list, West Seattle's tight-knit community. West Seattle is known for a small town charm within the big city. You'll find a strong sense of camaraderie among neighbors with community events like the West Seattle Art Walk or the Junction Harvest Festival, bringing people together. Locals often support small businesses, giving it a more personalized, less corporate feel. It's also a great place for families with a variety of schools, sports leagues, and family-friendly activities like movie nights in the park. Speaking about activities, with the next pro on our list, we'll be covering outdoor activities in West Seattle. Outdoor enthusiasts will love the sheer variety of things to do. You can kayak or paddleboard on Puget Sound, go tide pooling at low tide along Alki Beach, or explore the forest trails of Schmidt's Preserve Park. Lincoln Park, a sprawling 135-acre park, offers hiking trails, picnic areas, and even a saltwater heated pool at Coleman Pool. Jack Block Park is another gem with walking paths and views of the Port of Seattle, a lesser known but peaceful escape. With all of these activities, I'm sure you're bound to work up an appetite, which brings us to our fourth pro on the list: endless culinary adventures. West Seattle's food scene punches above its weight, offering everything from casual eateries to fine dining. For brunch, head to Moono for fried chicken and waffles. Craving pizza? Talorico's is a local favorite, and don't miss Bakery Nouveau for its award-winning croissants and desserts. The craft beer scene is also thriving with local breweries like West Seattle Brewing Company and Elliott Bay Brewing, offering great pints and community vibes. Last but not least on our pros list, access to amenities. The Junction, West Seattle Central Business District, has everything you need: boutiques, coffee shops, fitness studios, and major grocery stores like QFC and Trader Joe's. Healthcare options are robust, with clinics and hospitals nearby, including Virginia Mason West Seattle Medical Clinic. If you're a parent, there are parks and recreational facilities like the West Seattle YMCA that cater to kids and families alike. Alright, so that wraps it up for the pros. Now to look at the flip side, or the cons of living in West Seattle. With the first con on our list, this one's gotta be the most obvious and the most talked about thing in West Seattle, and that's the West Seattle Bridge traffic. While the West Seattle Bridge has reopened, the commute to and from downtown can still be frustrating during peak hours. Even with the bridge, bottlenecks on surface streets like Fauntleroy Way can still slow you down. For those relying on public transit, bus routes like the C Line can be efficient but may still face delays during rush hours. Next on our cons list, the cost of living. Like much of Seattle, West Seattle is not a budget-friendly place to live. Homes near Alki Beach or with water views come with a premium price tag. Renters may find that even small apartments in desirable areas like Admiral or the Junction are on the pricier side. Property taxes and rising costs of utilities add to the financial burden, making affordability a challenge for many. The third con on our list might make it or break for some people, and that's West Seattle's limited nightlife. While there are some great restaurants and bars, West Seattle's nightlife is relatively tamed compared to areas like Capitol Hill or Belltown. Most venues close early and you'll be hard-pressed to find options for live music or dancing. For a more vibrant scene, you'll often need to head across the bridge to downtown Seattle or other neighborhoods. Our fourth con on the list you won't won't believe it's a real thing, and that's rainy day realities. Seattle's infamous gray weather hits West Seattle just as hard. Without the busyness of downtown, the quiet, drizzly days can sometimes feel isolating. Outdoor activities, which is a major part of West Seattle, becomes less appealing during the rainy months, which can last from October to May. Seasonal affective disorder is a real challenge for many, and the slower pace of life here might amplify that for some people. And with the fifth and final con on our list, the distance from the rest of Seattle. West Seattle is geographically close to downtown, but the commute can feel much longer due to traffic congestion. The lack of a direct light rail connection means residents must rely on buses, cars, or water taxis to reach other parts of the city. Visiting friends or running errands outside of West Seattle can feel like a hassle, especially during peak travel times. One key thing to know before moving to West Seattle is its unique blend of urban and suburban living, but with a focus on connectivity, or sometimes a lack of it. While it offers stunning views, vibrant neighborhoods, and the charm of Alki Beach, commuting can be challenging, especially if you're relying on the West Seattle Bridge, which has experienced closures and heavy traffic in the past. If access to downtown Seattle or beyond is important, be sure to factor in commute times and public transportation options. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with somebody thinking about making the move to West Seattle. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current real estate market here in Washington State. If you have any questions whatsoever, you know what to do. Leave them in the comments below. Don't be afraid to reach out to me. Shoot me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I would love to help you make that smooth transition either to or from Washington State. Again, my name is Dylan, and I'll see you on the next one.